Hi, I'm Terry with Terry Hound Associates. Today I'm in Pineview, Georgia at 1463 Blue Springs Road. Now my GPS, I had to put in Hawkinsville to find it, so that's it's pretty near Hawkinsville, but it's really in Pineview according to our records. This is an older house. It's 5 large rooms. Look like it has an enclosed porch. I'm looking at that part of the house now. This is probably where most people entered. They didn't come in the front door. But we're going to go inside and look at it, and you can see, I think it's a sturdy house, a solid house. And as you're looking at it, bring your package with you and look at your survey. We did not put a tax map in here because the tax map does not match the survey. We're selling it by the survey and by the current deed that's in your contract package. So look that over carefully. All right, we're going to head inside and take a look, and then we'll come outside and I'll show you some of those things I was talking about. All right, I'm right here at the front door, and that's where we're going in, but I just want you to know this is a huge, huge, huge cedar trees right here. You can make many a cedar chest with them. And it looks like some pecan trees right on our property over here to the side. We'll go out there, but let's head into the front door. I really like this porch. Wrought iron rail on it. It's a very nice feature. All right, I'll see you inside. All right, this first room is what I would call a parlor. It's kind of small, maybe enough for a sofa. You might want to meet the preacher here or the Avon lady. And this house probably had some changes made through the year, because that's a point there that looks like maybe a window was there. At one time they made a shelf. That's what people do. This ceiling in here looks good. And the floor is painted hardwood, so somebody with some skill or a sander really could probably pull out some pretty floors here. All right, we're going to go in a circle. We've got a lot to look at, especially inside and outside. So let's go to the right. This is a very large room. It could possibly be a bedroom. It does have a closet. You know, this house was built, probably didn't have closets. And the ceiling in here looks good. The walls are looking pretty good shape. You know, a little prep work for paint. And again, our hardwood floors were painted. All right, now here's what we can do. We can cut through to the next room through this closet pantry. There's no doors on it. Well, there is one there to that bedroom, but there's not one on the other side. This probably at one time could have been a family room but now you might change it to a bedroom. I don't know. We're just going to go in a circle, like I said. But again, this room, just prep the walls up and paint them. The floor has been finished in here at one time or other. Not that bad a job. And I'm going to go over to the other side. You can see where it looks like a window was removed. I'm thinking that area out there was a porch at one time, but we'll circle around to it. Listen, while I'm here, I'm going to turn around in this room and let you know that there is a fireplace. And this is why I called it some type of family room. It's what it would have been. All right, let's continue on our tour through this door. And again, this might have been the back of the house. There was what was a window, I think. That's where those bookshelves are, or that could have been a door. And now the door has been moved. That was a window. And apparently they had a rug in here and did just like my grandma back in the 50s. You painted around the rug and then you rolled the rug back out, and that's how you did your floors. I used to laugh about it, and here I'm seeing it. Built-in china cabinet, so I have to assume this was a dining room of some type. We do have a small kitchen back here, and I'm going to guess that this was a porch at one time, and maybe the kitchen was somewhere else in the house, or possibly, I don't know when this house was built, it could have been detached from the house. But here's our kitchen. And I'm gonna walk backwards now. Ceilings in that room, oh, that's just pristine. Somebody took good care of this house through the years. Again, hardwood floors. But I believe this whole area back here could be a kitchen. And I do see one stain there on the roof. So this will be, if you're on the back of the house, we're right by the back door. You can check that out when you come out here. And then I'm gonna turn right. And that door down on your right, that's the one I started the video looking at, that door. And I think with the slant of this, and the floor seems to slant, that was probably a porch at one time. Again, back to my grandmother's house, we had a porch like that, and they enclosed it in windows and called it the sleeping porch. And that was, we moved down to take care of my granddaddy. That was my bedroom. Boy, you talking about cold? Now it was cold. Okay, we're going down the porch, back into that family type room, and then we're going to turn right into another little area. And this is your bath, and that's a pretty good sized bath. It could probably add some more cabinets in it for storage, linens, that type thing. And then for some reason, we're going to back up and go back toward the room you see now is that first room we talked about, the parlor. Here we are. This is where they put the laundry. But I think that could be rearranged back there around the kitchen if you wanted to, and that could be, this could be a closet. All right, now I'm going to turn right. So if you came in the front door and came through the parlor, you would turn left. This is another bedroom, and it's pretty definitely a bedroom. This is on the front left of the house. I'll try to point these things out. Remember, this is a blue room when we come back. But again, the ceilings are nice in this house all the way through except that one spot I showed you. And it looks like the floors have been finished here at some time during the past. This is a good house. It'd be a lot of fun to make a few changes to it. All right, I'll just back up. All right, I'll tell you what we'll do now. We're going to go outside and walk around. This is the time, if you're out here, bring your contract package and have your plat. All right, I'll see you in the front yard. Okay, I'm standing over on the right. Now, this is a government foreclosure, and they don't do a whole lot of maintenance, but I'm thinking if you'll get that tree off of the house, limb that up, or whatever you want to do, it's going to help tremendously. I'm looking down the side of the house, and I'm going to turn a little bit to the right. When you get your plat and look at it, these trees seem to be on your property, and the reason we left the tax map out is because over there next door there's a field between here and that brown house, and they showed that us owning that, but we don't have any evidence that we own it. All we have is a survey and a deed. Listen, that roof looks pretty good up there. It's not, I don't think it's too terribly old. I'm not a roofer, but it looks to be in good shape. And this looks like a very newer HVAC system right here. So that's pretty nice. All right, I'm gonna continue down. It's just an interesting property. I don't find too many of them interesting. They get boring because they're all the same, but this one's much different. Listen, there's the barn, and if you will look again at the plat, it is shown back right at the back of our property line, and then there's a little strip. All right, and here's a garage that's out in the back. I'm gonna go up here, give you a view of where I think we are, and I'll just take a quick peek in there. But that garage is, it's pretty nice. It could be a lot of things, and hey, there's a washer and dryer connection in it, so I want you to know that. And there's some sockets out here, so I feel like there's some power to this building. All right, then we have another storage building, and out there is one of the biggest koi ponds I've ever seen. I'm not going to walk out through the fence, but it looks like that was a recreation area, and this is probably your well house. All right, I'm gonna turn around and look at the house. That might be a little quick on you. All right, here we are. That little leak in the roof is on that, on the back door, right inside. Looks like a little hump in the roof. That may not be permanent. That may have been fixed. I don't know. A lot of people fix a leak and don't paint. And I'm looking to the right of that door where I said probably everybody entered. That is the bath that we talked about. And probably when this house was built, it didn't have all that inside. Okay, I'm walking along the property. You can see the pond, and there's the house in the background. And somehow, I don't know why, that drawing that we have, survey, shows a little strip of land in here that we possibly don't own. And then it starts over again and backs up to some lots. So this cleared section could be ours. Right here where this little gate-like area could be that little strip of land we don't own, because the barn comes right back to the back of it, and it's down there through that. Maybe when you get out here and you own the property, you can buy some more to go with it and really have a pretty place. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up. Highly encourage you to come out here. Somebody's gonna be happy with this place when they own it. Absolute auction will be sold regardless of price. Okay, that's going to wrap up our tour here at Blue Springs Road in Pineview, Georgia. As you can see, this is a pretty solid house. It's got a lot going on here, the outbuildings, the extra land. I think there's a big opportunity here for somebody to have a nice house in a quiet place and yet be close to a place to work. I think somebody's going to like it. A couple of things before we leave. One, read the contract package before you bid. There's a lot of information in there. It tells you all about your down payment, how much you have to have down at the auction, and close in 30 days. It's a cash transaction. If you have problems, need clarification, after you read it, give us a call. Our number's at the bottom of the screen. Or you can give us an email, info@terryhowe.com. We're there to help, want to help. We encourage you to come out and look at the property. The video is just a tour, try to get you interested and let you know that you won't be wasting your time when you come out here, and you'll know what you're going to find when you see it. Come on out, look over the property in person on the day it's open. It's usually open the day before bidding ends for about 4 hours, and look at this property. It's going to be something for somebody. I think they're really going to enjoy living here. Also, if you're a first-time bidder, bid early in the process. If you try to wait to the last minute, sometimes your bidder number won't work because of something you input, and then you won't be able to bid on it and you get all upset. But that's why I'm telling you, first time bidder, bid early, make sure your number works, and then you can wait and bid it in if you want to. All right, I'm gonna move along to some other properties. I hope you enjoyed touring this property with me. I enjoyed it. This is really a pretty property when it's cleaned up. I think it'll be nice. Let's go to another property. Remember, one last time, it's an online only auction. Nobody will be here at the premises to take your bid. So be at a computer when the bidding ends. The address is terryhowe.com. We'll see you there.